Symptoms, come with me. I need to show you something. Okay, I'm gonna show you exactly, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what inflammation symptoms are. In case you're suffering from inflammation, I'm gonna tell you exactly what causes that inflammation and what are the inflammation symptoms. Israel, once again from Injust Cosmetics, and hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today. Today I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna explain to you what inflammation is. In case you're suffering from inflammation, this is the right time to explain to you exactly what inflammation is. And in case you've got inflammation symptoms, here today we're gonna see what inflammation symptoms are. Number one, what exactly is inflammation? Because I've been receiving many questions that I've been getting from people, different people asking me, can you tell us what is inflammation and how do we deal with inflammation? And I went to the doctor. Doctor told me that I'm suffering from inflammation and all that kind of stuff. So then I decided to make this video for you, and to make sure that I answer everybody just once, instead of answering questions here and there. So I decided to make a video and answer all of you at the same time. So anyway, inflammation. What is inflammation? Inflammation actually is a good sign. Inflammation isn't that bad as some people think it is. Whereas actually, I would say to you, there are two types of inflammation, right? There is acute inflammation, and then there is the severe inflammation, acute inflammation, and then there is the other inflammation that never heals, chronic inflammation. So acute is a short time condition. That's why they call it acute. Chronic is a forever condition that can never be healed. So acute inflammation and chronic inflammation. So what is inflammation generally? Generally, inflammation is when the body is trying to heal itself. Inflammation has everything to do with the healing process. Basically, when the immune system, say for instance, if you cut yourself, you get a sore somewhere, right? And then you start bleeding. So what the immune system does is it will go and it will send soldiers. It will send soldiers into that area where the where the injury is, and then we'll send soldiers in that particular area where they will start fighting. Soldiers, which are the white blood cells. White blood cells are the immune blood cells. The red blood cells are the ones that are responsible with the blood formation. But anyway, the soldiers, which are the white blood cells, immune system will send soldiers into that area. Then when the soldiers are busy fighting off the infection, that area will turn red and it will swell. Now that is acute inflammation. Acute inflammation is good. It's a process where the body is busy fighting off the infection to make sure that the area gets healed. So acute inflammation is perfect, is good. And then we got the chronic inflammation. Now the chronic inflammation is the most dangerous one. That one is it can even cause death. It's fatal, can be fatal, that one. So chronic inflammation is caused by several things. Chronic inflammation may be caused by the diet that we use, the things that we eat every day, medication, lifestyle, drinking, smoking, and all that kind of stuff. All that things that we consume and we ingest inside of our bodies can easily cause chronic inflammation. But first from in the beginning, it's first an acute inflammation, and then with time it becomes chronic. How does it do that? And I'll explain to you, right? And acute inflammation is, say for instance, the allergies. You eat something, then you get allergies, right? So you get an allergy because you ate peanuts, right? You ate peanuts, or you ate custard, or you ate something, then you get an allergy, right? So an allergy is usually is the way the body tells you that I don't want that, I don't want what you gave me, I don't want peanut butter, I don't want it. So that's a good sign. But then now, with time, if you keep forcing things that the body rejects, doesn't want, things that cause allergy, you keep forcing them into your system, those things start causing the immune system to send soldiers, because to the body, those peanuts to your body are foreigners right now. They are foreign. Those are foreign objects to the body, right? So when the immune system senses there's a foreign object in the body, it sends soldiers to the front to go fight off the infection. To the immune system, it distinguishes it as an infection, defines it as an infection, as an enemy. So immune system sends soldiers to go and fight off the infection. So that is the acute. Now, when the acute inflammation keeps happening again and again and again, you eat peanuts in the morning, you get an allergy. You eat peanuts in the afternoon, you get peanuts in the evening, you get peanuts tomorrow, you get, oh, okay, let's use another example of any other medication, or maybe your body doesn't like alcohol or something like that. And then you keep giving it, pumping it and pumping it and pumping it with those with the strangers. You keep putting strangers in your body. Then the body is constantly fighting. The immune system is constantly fighting. So the acute inflammation constantly goes on and on and on and on. It's endless. And then while the body is busy sending soldiers to go fight off the stranger that you ingested into your body, when the flu or any other infection or TB or anything of that sort comes to attack the body, there is no enough resources. The resources are on the front fighting off the food that you ate last night. Then when the flu attacks, there is no enough resources to fight off the flu, because the body is busy fighting off the food that you gave it. So basically, that's where actually the symptoms come in. What are the symptoms? Symptoms are the allergy. Symptoms are the sores that never heal. Symptoms are the flu that never goes away. When an infection comes, it never goes away. Those are the symptoms that are actually derived from inflammation. So basically, the body gets tired, organs get tired, because they are always constantly fighting. It is an acute inflammation inside of your body that goes on. Acute inflammation is good because it's seen outside when your body is injured, but the chronic inflammation is very dangerous. It's inside there, you cannot see it, but then it keeps attacking the objects. Then that's where actually you find the whole issue has turned into autoimmune. Have you heard of autoimmune disease or something like that? Autoimmune is when the organs of the body start turning against it, the good organs. Immune system starts attacking the organs of the body. Then they actually start declining and shutting down and all that. Then you find the kidney, the suffering, the kidney shut down, or the liver stopped functioning and all that kind of stuff. All that is caused by the chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation can be very dangerous, and most people, this is what usually causes death. People don't die because of TB. People don't die because of this or because of diabetes or because of that. What causes diabetes, or what causes all the chronic diseases? What causes high blood pressure and all of that stuff, asthma and all that stuff? It's because of chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is what causes all of those diseases. So basically, that's the only thing that kills people. People don't die of the other diseases that they die of. People don't die of craziness. People die of chronic inflammation. What causes chronic inflammation? Like I explained, chronic inflammation is caused by the things ingested into your body. There's nothing wrong with alcohol, nothing wrong with drinking, nothing wrong with smoking. We all want to have a good life, don't you? We want to have a nice time. But then always think twice when you're putting something into your body. What are you putting? Those foreigners that you're putting in your body, are they good or are they bad? You might not feel anything right now. right at the moment, right now, you're still having a good life in your youth and all that kind of stuff. But then when that acute inflammation, that allergy and all that allergy, basically what causes the allergies, basically, like I said, allergy is one of the symptoms that are caused by inflammation. What are the allergy now? What are the symptoms of allergy? Is when you're waking up with a swollen face, the eyes are itching, the skin rash, the skin is itching, and the skin you get irritations on your neck. All those are the symptoms of inflammation. Make sure that you watch what you're eating and watch what you put in your body, because at the end of the day, all that matters is what you ingest that causes inflammation, which causes you chronic diseases, and you end up actually on medication that are chronic, and even you cause death on yourself. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button at the bottom there, and hit the bell button to receive every notification of every single video that I upload just for you. Israel once again from Angels Cosmetics, and hoping that you stay tuned for my beauty tips today.